Hi, it's Sunday, September 26th, and I'm Mark Friedman, just an American citizen. What a beautiful fall day. They say that the fall's getting shorter. It may be, but man, today is beautiful. No notes, no sense, and please subscribe. Go Ravens! Still the greatest country in the world. Remember, everybody comes, they don't go into China, they don't go to Russia, they come here. There's got to be a reason for that. We're going to be knocking heads for a while, but it's still the greatest country in the world. Let's get into our digital stream first. Over here, Bartok. I keep finding all my classical stuff. I'm just itching all over. A friend of mine said, Mark, classical's okay. He said, I like classical. Don't give it a hard time. I said, I'm not giving it a hard time. It's okay. It's okay with me. I just don't love it that much. And every time I look at an album or I hear it, I start itching because I keep remembering that wool suit I had to wear all the time. What a way to make somebody not like music, but hey, that's okay with me. I love so much more. There's plenty of music out there to love. Right next to it, Ron Wood, Give Me Some Neck. Ron Wood plays guitar with the Stones, played with the Small Faces, then became the Faces. That was Rod Stewart was the lead singer there. Well, this album came out. It was 2 albums into his playing with the Stones, but they weren't on tour, so he did his own album. Went on tour with the New Barbarians, or made his group the New Barbarians, and came out with this album. Had a few guys behind him he may never have heard of probably, but Mick Jagger, Charlie Watts, Keith Richards, Bob Dylan gave him a song. I think Dave Mason's on this album. He can't sing. Ron can't sing, okay, but he can play some nasty guitar, and a lot of these guys behind him are really just pumping and rocking on a lot of this music. Very basic, very raw, but worth giving a listen to. Over here, definitely a diamond from the old days. You don't hear about now. Over here, Warren Zevon, Excitable Boy. Everybody knows Werewolves in London. Forget that. This album is great. This was on this album. Warren Zevon was so talented. He had Linda Ronstadt pushed him hard. She sang on this album. You got her group behind him, Waddy Wachtel and Russ Kunkel. I think Mick Fleetwood came over. He just had a lot of guys playing on this album. There's just so much great music. Roland the Headless, Thompson Gunner, Werewolves in London, Excitable Boy, Lawyers, Guns and Money. This is an album you just listen to. Listen to the original. Put it on. Listen to it. Have a great time. Digital stream this music. Soothes the savage soul. Let's get into our video. It's so obvious. How many, literally hundreds of people have attacked me for talking about this Arizona fraud? They kept calling it an audit. It isn't an audit. I kept saying it isn't an audit. And these people kept coming after me. And so what do they come up with? Really some weirdness. First, not weirdness on the totals, because we all knew Biden won. We all know Biden's the president because he won. Easy. But on this, they found more votes for Biden, less votes for Trump. And at the same time, though, comes in and goes, well, it came out this way, but we have to kind of cover it up because, when you're a fraud, you have to come up with reasons why you didn't come up with the fraud answer you wanted. So they talk about basically that the moon was made of green cheese and the sun rises in the west. And, did we really land on the moon? Did Buzz Aldrin really know the pictures? This really happened? Wow. So they come in to find the reasons to make it not happen, but they can't because there's nothing out there. They didn't find the bamboo. They didn't find any of this stuff. Hugo Chavez wasn't reborn. It's all a lie. And it's all done by the Trumpers who are just trying to do everything they can to undermine our elections. Think about it. This is our vote. This guy, their spokesman for the cyber jive, sat there and said, wow, when people were attacking him going, you got almost $6 million from people to run this thing, and they're all Trumpers. And he went, what's the difference? If government paid for it, we'd have to make them happy too. Think about this guy's attitude, his thoughts. This is who Karen Fann hired. This guy, they're saying, government, yeah, man, government is paid for by our taxes to make sure that the votes come out real. That's what government wants. All they want are the real votes. What you want, cyber ninjas, is the fraud and the lies to try to set aside that which happened to the Premier Trump. He's a loser, and so are you all when it comes to this lie. Peace.